Google has agreed to settle a lawsuit claiming it secretly tracked the internet use of millions of people who thought they were browsing privately. A judge in Oakland, California, put a class action trial scheduled for February on hold after lawyers for Google and attorneys for consumers said they had reached a preliminary settlement. The lawsuit had sought at least $5 billion. Settlement terms were not disclosed, but the lawyers said they had agreed to a binding term sheet through mediation. They are expected to present a formal settlement for court approval in February. Neither Google nor lawyers for the plaintiff consumers immediately responded to requests for comment. The plaintiffs alleged that Google's analytics, cookies, and apps let its parent company Alphabet track their activity, even when they set Google's Chrome browser to incognito mode and other browsers to private browsing mode. They said this turned Google into a, quote, unaccountable trove of information on users' friends, hobbies, shopping habits, and potentially embarrassing things they seek out online. In August, the court rejected Google's bid to dismiss the lawsuit. The judge said it was an open question whether Google had made a legally binding promise not to collect users' data when they browsed in private mode. The court cited the company's privacy policy and other statements it made, suggesting limits on what information it might collect. The lawsuit was filed in 2020 and was said to cover millions of Google users since 2016. It sought at least $5,000 in damages per user for violations of federal wiretapping and California privacy laws.
There's a new major player in the electric vehicle market. Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi has entered the popular market and unveiled its first EV on Thursday. The sedan is called the SU7, short for Speed Ultra. The Chinese smartphone maker said it aims to become one of the world's top 5 automakers. Xiaomi chief executive Lei Jun said the car would have super electric motor technology. This would make it capable of delivering acceleration speeds faster than Tesla cars and Porsche EVs. The car is likely to go on sale in several months, but makes its debut when China's auto market splutters along with a capacity glut. It also faces a slowing demand that has brought about a price war. That hasn't stopped Xiaomi aiming big, with plans to build what it calls a dream car comparable to Porsche and Tesla. The SU7 is also expected to appeal to customers due to its shared operating system with Xiaomi's popular phones and other electronic devices. The car will come in 2 versions, one with a driving range of up to 415 miles on a single charge. Another will have a range of close to 500 miles. By comparison, Tesla's Model S has a range of up to 403 miles. Pricing has yet to be announced. 2 US senators have written to Elon Musk calling on him to swiftly recall any steering and suspension parts that pose a safety risk. The letter cites what it calls an alarming Reuters investigation published on December 20th. The investigation exposed how Tesla has blamed drivers for frequent failures of components it has long known were defective. Wednesday's letter was signed by Senators Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut and Edward J. Markey of Massachusetts. The senators called on Musk to correct apparent false and misleading representations made to regulators. The Reuters report found Tesla told the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and customers that the frequent failures of defective parts in its electric vehicles were caused by driver abuse, such as hitting a curb. In 2020, Tesla gave the explanation in a letter to the safety agency to explain why it would not recall a suspension part called the aft link in the US. That was despite having just recalled it in China. Tesla documents reviewed by Reuters show the automaker's engineers for years tracked frequent failures of aft links and other suspension, steering and axle parts, often on relatively new cars. The records showed the company told its service managers to tell customers the parts were not faulty as it struggled to contain soaring warranty costs. Musk and Tesla did not immediately respond to requests for comment on the senator's letter. On Wednesday, Tesla posted a response to the Reuters investigation on Musk's social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. The automaker said the article's headline, "Tesla blamed drivers for failures of parts it long knew were defective," was wildly misleading. It also said the story is riddled with incomplete and demonstrably incorrect information. Tesla said its customer retention is among the best and highest in the industry, and it further argued the company is truthful and transparent with safety regulators around the globe. Sweden's transport agency said on Friday it's investigating suspension failures in Tesla cars. The inquiry is similar to one also being carried out in Norway.